If you're anything like me and you watch all of the YouTube videos about all the new bikes that are coming out, you probably think that the bike that you currently have is a bit inadequate. What's the deal with this bike over here? Why am I fixing it up? Why would I spend money on a 2018 Transition Patrol? Well, to be honest, it's not mine, it's my buddy Aaron's, and I owe him a big favor. I'll show you why in a second, because it's on my truck, and to be honest, what I'm doing on this bike really doesn't cost anything in comparison to what he gave me. But here's the story about the bike. Aaron's the type of guy that never services anything. He rides and he has fun, but he doesn't service it. I had to literally bleed his brakes at the trail because only one of his brakes worked. I can't have that happen anymore. If I ride with him again, this thing needs to be in tip-top shape. So I'm gonna do the suspension. I'm gonna do some extra things here and there just to make the bike kind of more personalized to the way I would want it. And then we're gonna ride it to see, is 27.5 still relevant today? I think so. Everyone knows a good enduro bike is gonna get a bashing. You are going to smash the bottom bracket at some point. I don't care who you are, you're gonna hit it. And I did, on a rock. It only costs like 40 bucks. And for $40, this is definitely worth it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is crack the legs off this stallion and get to the mount. So I kind of just want to check where this is going to lie, and just putting this back on here, I think I'm just going to roll it forward like that, and that'll give it just enough clearance to save this chain ring and chain. Smooth as silk. I don't know why I get so excited about little things like this, but man, it makes a big difference. Take a look. See that bash guard right there? Just enough clearance to save your chain ring and your chain, and it is so worth it. The next thing that absolutely has to be done is this fork. It's an older Lyric. It's got some miles on it. It's got some hours on it. I bashed the absolute crap out of it, as I'm sure Aaron has over the past couple of years. So I'm about ready to do a full service on that bad boy. Easy, the Lyric is off. Time to put it in the bike stand and take it apart. Okay, this is kind of a YouTuber oops moment. I completely got lost in the sauce, serviced the damper, and didn't record any of it. Sorry. Finally, time to put the lower legs onto the upper tubes, test it out, and call this fork a day. Oh. This Lyric fork is officially done. Halfway through, I found out it was a 2018 and not a 2019, which is why the air spring looked a hell of a lot different. But anyway, I'm gonna slap this thing back on, and let's see how it rides. All right, it's super hot today, but I've got these rock steps right behind me, and I think I'm gonna take the bike down and test out the suspension. If you know anything about the RockShox reverb dropper posts, you know they're absolutely horrible. Take a look at this one. It's stuck down, it won't even go up. I'm not even pressing on anything here. And that's what you get. So I'm gonna plop a new dropper on here, but the next one that I put on will absolutely work. It's a newer one, so hopefully it still interfaces with this one. All right, so I've got the dropper and basically everything that I need. The only thing I realized was this is the upgraded lever, and it actually attaches to the brake lever. The only problem is that's not the same. So I hope that I can just take this off and just slap it on there and call it a day. Well, it's stuck up, so I think I'm gonna have to bleed the system now. But at least look, no squish. So that's a good sign. All right, so I just bled the system, super janky, and I just used 3-weight shock fluid I didn't have the reverb stuff and I'm not gonna buy it, so let's check it out. There we go. I completely forgot that I bought something that makes this fork look a hell of a lot better. Check it out. These are gonna look great on here, but I'll spare you the pain and suffering of me having to rip this entire thing off for the next hour and a half, but I'll show you what it looks like finished. All right, time to take this patrol out to the local trails. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna break it off, kind of off-piste trails up in the mountains in Washington here. Go ahead. Yep. So there's an e-bike that just ripped right past me, and that kind of made me think about pedaling efficiency of this bike. And to be honest, I think it pedals just fine. I can't really tell the difference between most bikes, heavy or light. I don't know, I just pedal. I kind of get lost in the sauce and just pedal and don't really think about it. So I don't really care too much about pedaling efficiency here, and this one was fine. Man, such a fun little section of trail. All right, so I just finished riding it at my local trails. We're gonna take it to Raging River to really put it through its paces. I wanna see how well it does compared to my 29er. So I left the local trails called Tapeworm near me, and I'm biking up Raging River with my buddies, and we're gonna hit some trails off of the map and see how the bike does. Neighborhood trail system. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. You got this, you got this. You got this, you got this. Dropping. Ooh, I'm gonna need an attorney for that case. Not good at those right turn-ins into jumps, dude.
That was sick though.
Yeah, some of them do. A lot of them don't. Nice. That was a solid first run.
And that was real
yeah, it was.
That section was real soft because I think the rain.
Yeah, soft and then started to dry out, so it felt like really loamy. That was sick.
Dude, my front. All right, now we are an actual BLT.
Follow me tired, that's a good sign. Good. Whoa, I just hit my bar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh man, that's fun.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fast and loose.
Yeah.
Hey, follow me, and if I'm not going on the right line, hey, you can, oh yeah, or yeah, just pass me. Jump over me and I can't wait to go back to this trail and hit this section again because it could be so fast. And if I come back here, I really want to get it clean.
Oh. Oh man. That's awesome. Oh my God, dude. That's a fun trail. All right, guys. Whoa. I don't know.
I really hope I'm not going to have to fix that.
That's good.
So the patrol was absolutely amazing. The service fork felt ridiculously plush. Honestly, I've been riding a Zeb lately, and part of me wants to go back to a Lyric because that felt a lot more compliant. And to be honest, I don't know if I really need such a big fork. Having the travel is nice, but having such a big, thick fork, so to speak, I don't know if it's all that necessary for someone my size. So I might switch back to a Lyric. I really like that. The chain ring was absolutely protected by that bash guard, which was great. And finally, the dropper post. I could actually pedal without bouncing up and down. That old dropper was insane. I can't believe he actually pedaled around using it that way. The dropper slams out of the way, especially for him. He's over 6 feet. I'm 5'9", so that's going to be perfect for him. I think it's going to be a great bike overall, and I'm super impressed. I got a question for you guys. Should my next bike be a 27.5 big travel bike